Hey everyone, this is Z from ZeeVSGLife coming at you with another update. Let me start with my stats. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on Wednesday, October 17, 2018 at NYU Langone Tisch Hospital in New York City with Dr. George Fielding as my surgeon. My highest weight was 310.8 pounds, which we will round up to 311 in February of 2016. My weight before my 2-week liquid pre-op diet was 279 pounds. My weight on the date of surgery was 268 pounds. My weight last week was 252 pounds after I broke a stall of 2 weeks where I was between 253.0 and 253.9 for 2 weeks. My weight today, Wednesday, November 21st, 2018, is 246.6 pounds. Yay! My soul definitely broke. I lost over 5 pounds this week and I am pleased. I'm in the 240s. It's been about 5 years or so since I've been there. Can't wait to get lower. I think I haven't been lower than 240 since maybe almost 10 years on that front. Can't wait to break 240. We can celebrate together. I'm going to tell you something that some people might consider too much information or kind of gross. So if you get squeamish easily, you can just fast forward past this part. So this week, my period came back. I had a break of about 5 days because I got my period on the date of surgery and then it was here for about 2 weeks and then left and then it came back. I think it pretty much came back fairly on schedule, but it came back with a vengeance. So I have a condition where when I have trauma to my stomach area, I guess, I bleed a lot. Now, I thought it was just from giving birth because when I gave birth to my first child, I lost a lot of blood where I ended up clotting and releasing these clots and having to get saline. I gave birth at a birthing center and they gave me saline and told me to elevate my feet. And then I gave birth to my second child at home and I gave birth in a warm birthing pool. I also hemorrhaged. Apparently that's called menorrhaging or menorrhaging. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But when you hemorrhage out of your vaginal area, it's called menorrhaging. And it can be a sign of something more serious, but a lot of times no one knows why it's happening. See, when I gave birth to my 2 children, my placentas refused to detach from my body, so my body would hemorrhage to get them out. And after the birth of my second child, I lost enough blood to have to go to the hospital and get a blood transfusion. Everything else seemed normal. I went about with my life, and then exactly a month later, I woke up in a pool of blood because I hemorrhaged quite a bit. I went to the hospital, they checked me out, they gave me an internal ultrasound, and they found nothing wrong with me. So, I went about my life again, and that never happened again until a few days ago. Exactly a month after my weight loss surgery, which was on October 17th. On November 17th, I woke up hemorrhaging. I did not go to get checked out again because I wasn't afraid. This has happened before. But the reason I am sharing this is maybe you have some insight for me. Maybe you're in the medical field, you've seen this before, someone that you know has had this happen to them and they have some answers. If you have any advice, just put in the comment section because I don't know what that is. And I have been told to look up von Willebrand's disease, and I have looked it up, but I don't seem to have that. I mostly clot normally. Everything's normal unless I have some trauma. So apparently, I thought it was just my uterus and placenta area, but this was my stomach, and it happened again. So if you have any kind of insight, feel free to add your insight. I appreciate it. But other than that, I'm fine. After that first day of heavy bleeding, my period went back to normal, and it seems to be lightening up and will be gone within the next day or two. My hormones have been a little bit all over the place. Yesterday, I wanted to punch someone for no reason. I was just in one of those meh moods, you know? And today I'm just in a pretty good mood and was listening to Christmas music and just ready to get into the holiday spirit. I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. But let me tell you something. Personally, I'm staying away from the holidays this year. I just had surgery last month and I still want junk food. I haven't eaten it because I've kept myself far away from it. But I don't want to be tempted, and I don't want to feel left out this year. I feel like once I'm finally more experienced, like next year, I should be able to be around things and know what I can handle. For the most part, I've been able to eat whatever I want, but I haven't eaten whatever I want. You know what I mean? Like, what I have tried, I have been able to stomach just fine. Except for too much cheese or milk. I think I have a little bit of a sensitivity to dairy, which is fine, because I never really liked it. Well, I did as a child, but as an adult, never really liked it to begin with. So I've tried Fairlife milk for the protein, and I appreciate the protein aspect of it, but I can't stomach it. I tried drinking it on its own, and it's like, ugh, it just sits in my stomach, like, just lands. Kind of like the protein shakes did in the beginning for me, but no longer do. But it's more of a sickening feeling than a heavy feeling. I just don't like it. And then if I eat too much cheese, which I really enjoy, I end up having bathroom issues. So there's that. All of that is just to say that I probably could eat junk if I wanted to, but I'm trying not to, and so I'm still working through my feelings about not being able to. I'm trying to remind myself that I don't eat those things, not that I can't. Other news for this week, I got a medical bracelet that has my stats on the back. It just, let me show you that it says gastric sleeve, no blind NG tube, no NSAIDs, and then my husband's phone number as an emergency contact. Other than that, I've had a fairly normal week. I've been staying indoors more because it's getting cold in New York. I'm going to try and get out more, even though I hate the cold, and I'm getting colder. But that's my goal for this week, to get out more and to continue to try to drink 64 ounces. I'm going to try to flavor my water as much as possible and drink protein water as much as possible, and I've been throwing some protein in my food. The Gene Pro is pretty good for that. And I think I'm going to try Isopure next. That's it though for this week. Thanks so much for watching. You guys rock, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.
So this has been a year plus long journey for my wife, getting to the point of her renal surgery. It's been a little more than a month now that she's had her surgery, but she's lost a ton of weight pre-surgery. She's losing tons of weight post-surgery. And this coat last year just fit her, a little snug, with a sweater on, granted, but snug nonetheless. So, I'm not going to say how much weight she's lost thus far. We'll let the clothes show her progress. So why don't you start with your sweater, since you can wear both of them.
I only did
Let's
for
see how the
damage.
sweater.
I only did them if you want me.
This was barely fitting last year.
Now it's just washed, so it might have shrunk a little bit. It'll stretch out, but definitely noticeable. Yeesh. Super noticeable. Awesome. Let's put this in. Cool. All right, go. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Again, the coat is just washed too, so it has some shrink, but I mean, this thing was like,
Yeah, it was pretty tight. It was like that.
yeah. And now, wow. Let me see.